In this video, you'll learn how to set up your own private AI chatbot using AnythingLLM. Before getting started with the chatbot interface, you will need to set up two things: an OpenAI API key and a vector database. We currently support Pinecone or Chroma databases. In this video, we'll walk you through the process of setting up Pinecone, as Chroma is an advanced method for developers. If you are a developer wanting to use Chroma, please refer to the tutorial linked in this description. So now let's get started with Pinecone. Create an account and wait for the server to initialize your project. Then create an index. Name your index and enter 1536 as the dimensions, 1536. Your metric should stay as the default cosine option. Now, locate the three pieces of information that you'll need for AnythingLLM later. These are the name of your index, the environment, and the API key. Next, set up your OpenAI account. Before creating an API key, don't forget to add a payment method to your OpenAI account in the Billing tab. After doing so, create a new key and save it appropriately. Head back to your AnythingLLM website and click on the key icon in the upper left. Your setup will come with missing fields, which will be highlighted in red. This is where you will enter the OpenAI and vector database information. To edit, click Debug to make a field editable. Copy and paste your OpenAI API key and hit Save. By default, the vector database choice is Pinecone. If using Pinecone, simply add your API key, environment, and index name that you created earlier. If you are using Chroma instead of Pinecone, debug the vector database and delete Pinecone. Instead, enter Chroma, all lowercase, exit out of the system settings and reopen it. It will now have a field for you to enter your Chroma endpoint. Once all of your fields are green, you're ready to get started. Create a workspace and give it a name. If you open the workspace, you will see a chat interface, which will act nearly identical to ChatGPT. But to expand the bot's knowledge, click on the tool wheel icon next to the workspace. Head to the Upload Docs tab and add any folders or documents as needed. For this demo, we'll add a company policy for naming files. Now, when you head to the Documents tab, you will see the document in this folder. This means that the file has been added to your database. However, it has not been added to your workspace yet. In this Documents tab, you will be able to add or remove documents from your workspace. But for this demo, we won't add any documents yet. And first, we'll ask the chatbot, what should I name my personal expense sheet? And the bot will provide a vague ChatGPT-like response. However, let's head back to the workspace documents and now add the company policy document, which does include specific information on what to name expense files. You will need to approve a small fee to OpenAI to embed this document. For a small document like this, it'll only cost a fraction of a penny. Once we confirm the document addition, we will now ask the same question as before. But with its newly acquired knowledge, the bot will respond, prioritizing the information in the documents. Here, it provides the naming convention outlined in the document provided, and I can click Show Citations to see which document it pulled this information from. Now, let's head to the Settings tab for your workspace. There are two editable features, Temperature and Memory. Temperature controls how random or creative your bot is. We strongly recommend on keeping 0.7 so that it doesn't hallucinate or make up answers as if they are fact. Then, for short-term memory, we have a default 20 messages, which we also suggest on leaving it alone, as increasing it can cause the chatbot to fail. And that's it. You can create as many workspaces as you'd like, message as many times, upload as many documents. For this demo, we will create one more workspace and head to its Documents tab. You will see the file that you uploaded earlier is shown with a lightning bolt icon. This icon means that it was previously embedded to OpenAI and you will no longer need to pay a small fee to add it to your workspace. As this is a beta product, we strongly suggest you provide feedback, as we are constantly working on improving your experience. Link to the feedback form is also provided in this description.